I'm going to jump to Wednesday night Dynamite real quick. Let's jump to the other side, the dark side, to AEW. We have been debating whether we were going to continue watching AEW in recent times, but, All in London is coming back. They had a great Forbidden Door main event that brought the whole house down, and so we're going to keep rolling with it. And on this day, we have a crazy segment, I thought, of Will Ospreay basically coming to the ring and cutting a scathing, really, really nasty promo about MJF, and a totally babyface promo. I thought it was a great promo. I'll just jump in here before you guys and give it my rating. I thought this was really fantastic. I gave it 2 thumbs up for Will Ospreay. Say what you want about Will Ospreay and how he talks and his accent, but he really just set it on the table. He came out and he said he's here to be the star of the show, and he's here to clean up what the mess that the past stars of the show have left behind, and that's MJF. And he's defending Daniel Garcia because he's his friend, I guess, and he's challenging him to basically get down. And MJF came up on the screen. He wasn't there. So I don't know if this was pre-recorded, but he was sitting somewhere fancy looking, drinking a glass of wine, and he challenged Ospreay to a match next week for the international title, which is pretty crazy. That's a nice, tasty matchup. But anyways, I'm giving this 2 thumbs up, man. I really like this. When I was listening to Ospreay's promo, I was like, whoa, what is going on? I can't believe this. I can't believe he's saying all this stuff. And where's MJF to respond? I liked it. Anyways, let's move on to Robert. Robert, what did you think of it?
I liked it too. There was only one part of Ospreay's promo that made me say, what the heck? Well, it's towards the beginning of his promo when he said, when he was talking about MJF, when Daniel Garcia almost got to your level, then you started attacking him, or something like that. And I was, in my head, I was like, really? Almost on MJF's level? That never happened.
Yeah, he said he was approaching MJF's level.
Approaching MJF's level. I'm like, dude, come on.
What? Yeah,
that's not even remotely true. But the rest of everything else he said I thought was pretty cool. I think it was a good idea for. I don't know if the MJF part was pre-recorded or live, but I thought it was a good idea for them to not be in the ring doing a promo battle, because MJF would have roasted him easily. So that was for me. That was smart.
He did roast him pretty much already. He did tell him
true.
that he.
But I think it would have been worse.
He told him basically he's just a wind-up toy of the moment for these people who want to see him flip around and stuff, and he doesn't have to do all that to get over, which is a good point. But still, Will Ospreay, although he is like a high flyer, you might say, he's been working, and he is a star on this show right now. He's their biggest star. He's already set up to be the main event for the biggest show of the year. So I'm excited for this. I think this is good. I think this is the best thing they got going, obviously. So this is the best thing they can. I think this is their best possible matchup at this point.
I think it is going to be it is the only money feud that they have left. I am not enthralled that much with Ospreay as you two guys are. I don't like his wrestling style, as I've said before. I think a lot of it is what's wrong with wrestling today. But it is going to be the only money feud left. And him comparing Daniel Garcia to MJF was, I don't know, like comparing some jobber to Bret Hart, or comparing, I don't even know, man. Give me some, you guys could give me some bad wrestler from the 90s and comparing him to Shawn Michaels or something like that. Something insane. So, okay, like one of the headbangers being compared to Steve Austin. It's insane.
It's tough, man. They're getting instruction from Tony Khan to put Daniel Garcia over. They got to try. But, all in all, it is still MJF. It's still Will Ospreay. If you could just ignore the Daniel Garcia stuff.
No, I'm ignoring. Okay. I am ignoring that. I am totally ignoring that because I think it's kind of a non-issue, to be honest, because it's going to be MJF and Ospreay, at All In, which is the big money thing that they have left to do. So I am curious what happens there. I'm curious what kind of match they're going to have because, as I've But MJF kind of wrestles a more traditional wrestling style that I like, and Ospreay does not. So what's going to happen there in the match? Who's going to be able to do what? Is going to be interesting to see. And who goes over, obviously, is also a question, I think. But overall, happy with it. Didn't like the thing from last or on Dynamite because MJF wasn't even there, and it didn't really. And I don't really understand half the stuff that Ospreay is saying anyway. So I know he was saying something bad stuff about MJF, but none of it really made any sense. Like, MJF was the problem in AEW previously, and he's here to take over and make it better now? Now when they're in the worst they've ever been? Hello? Am I missing something? What are you even talking about? Bruv, what are you saying? But anyways, that was my only thing. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.